Hey everybody, welcome back to the Lightside Music Reactions. I apologize for the background noise. It is cold out, it's December, and so it's after dark and I'm sitting here in my van with the engine running so I don't get too cold doing this video. So if you hear some background noise, that is my heater running. But anyway, we are reacting to Christmas songs this month. So if you have a favorite Christmas song and you want to see me react to it, go ahead and put that down in the comments. Be sure to name the song title as well as the artist performing the version that you want to see me react to. Because as we all know, with Christmas songs, there are dozens and dozens of versions of just about every Christmas song you can imagine. And so if you have a favorite version of a Christmas song, make sure you specify which one you want me to react to. You might even give me a link to the video on YouTube, and that way we'll make sure I get the right one. But anyway, today we are reacting to the song White Christmas. We were talking in a video last week about Bing Crosby. I reacted to one of his songs, and I was talking about the movie White Christmas, released in 1954. And so this song we're reacting to today, White Christmas, is from that movie. And of course, the movie starred Bing Crosby and Danny Kaye, and also Rosemary Clooney, who is the mother, by the way, trivia for you, of George Clooney, the actor, and also Vera Allen. So Bing Crosby, Danny Kaye, Rosemary Clooney, and Vera Allen were the four main stars of White Christmas 1954. And that's one of those movies that, White Christmas and Holiday Inn are a couple of the movies that you watch every Thanksgiving and Christmas season. And so I have heard this song before. Obviously, it's a very famous song. But we're going to check out a different version today. As I said, the movie came out in 1954, but today we are reacting to the 1947 version of White Christmas by Bing Crosby. So let's go ahead and check this out. Bing Crosby singing White Christmas. Nice smooth voice.
Where the treetops glisten and children listen.
Beautiful strings.
To hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
All right, beautiful song. We're stopping in the middle, and I'm going to go ahead and pick it up here in a minute. But the lyrics are very heartfelt. It talks about the trappings of Christmas that we all, in this season, that we all love. You dream of the snow, and it's not always, it's never the same if you have a Christmas without snow. At least where I grew up and where I live. I remember one of my favorite Christmases when I was a kid. It was around 1978 or 79. I can't remember exactly which year it was, but it was one of those years we had a really big snow, and we spent we spent Christmas Eve at my grandparents' house on my mother's side, and all our cousins came out and we had a great time. They had a little bank next to kind of a small hill next to the house that when we were kids, it was like a mountain to us. But looking at it today, it's just a small grade that you just kind of walk up. But for us, it was huge. and we would get these what we call toboggans. They were kind of like these plastic round kind of sled things, and they had holes on the side with the ropes, and so you grabbed a hold of the rope on one side with one hand, the rope on the other side with the other, and then you sit in the middle of this big plastic disc, and then you would slide down the hill, down the snow. And so we always loved that. And of course, you had your traditional toboggans as well, made out of wood with the metal frames on the sides. But we had those plastic sleds that we would ride. And I remember we'd go up at that, what we thought was a huge hill, and then slide down on those. But I remember that was one of my favorite Christmases because we got a ton of snow. We were there with all our friends and family, our cousins. We got to spend a great time with our grandparents, and it was just the memories of childhood, at Christmas time particularly. A lot of times for those that live in the Midwest like I do, a lot of it revolved around snow, and so it's kind of sad when you have a Christmas without snow. Now, for example, I'm older now, and I drive, and so I don't care for snow as much. I'm not a big fan of the colder weather, and I could do without snow. However, there's still that part of me on the inside that's a little bit childlike, and I could do without snow the rest of the year, but I want to have snow either on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, or both. Other than that, I can do without it. But if you don't have snow on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, it just doesn't feel like Christmas. It's kind of like Christmas or Thanksgiving without the turkey. In recent years, sometimes we would go to my mother's house to have Thanksgiving, and sometimes she would fix a turkey, and sometimes she would fix a ham. And I enjoy ham, but especially Thanksgiving. For me, isn't Thanksgiving without turkey. If you have a ham for Thanksgiving, it just doesn't feel right, at least for me. So in recent years, we kind of made a deal. I was like, Mom, if you want to make a ham for Christmas and a turkey for Thanksgiving, I'll be happy. That way I get my Thanksgiving turkey. And so that's basically what we do each year. Now, this Thanksgiving, we went to my brother's house, and they had both turkey and ham. She got a little bit of both. But anyway, that's just the child in me that likes that nostalgia. And I think there's a little bit of that in all of us. And as we're dreaming about a white Christmas, we want to see snow. Even as adults, that we don't care for the cold weather anymore. And we don't like the snow because you have to drive in it. It's dangerous. And don't like the cold like we used to when we were kids. But we do still have a part of the child inside of us that wants to see that white Christmas. And so I wish for you this Christmas that you would have whatever it is that makes Christmas feel real to you, whether it's a white Christmas, whether it's spending time with your friends and family, whatever it is. My hope for you is that you get it. Let's get back into this song. Okay. Choir background. The men in unison. Ooh, whistling. I never could whistle a real tune. I just never had that skill. But whoever was whistling there, if that was Bing, sounded just like a bird. Bing comes back in with the last line. Such a beautiful, smooth voice. It's no wonder that he's just such an icon of the Christmas musical season. And yeah, classic right there. That's the 1947 version of White Christmas by Bing Crosby. Very beautiful, and of course, when you have the soft, pretty music like this playing in the background for your Christmas gathering, it just really helps to set the mood. And so that's what I'm going to plan on doing this year, is when we have our Christmas gathering, I plan to have a playlist going in the background. I've done this a couple times before, of some of my favorite Christmas music. And so perhaps some of the stuff that you recommend will go on that playlist this year, so that we'll have that play in the background while we have our Christmas dinner and sit around and watch the kids open presents under the tree and stuff like that. So go ahead and comment down below what your favorite Christmas songs are. And again, be specific as far as the artist and the version. Like for example here, Bing Crosby, you say Bing Crosby White Christmas, there's at least 2 different versions. So if you want a specific one, be specific and comment down below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so that you know when we add new content. Thank you guys for being part of this channel. Yeah, we're coming upon the end of the first year together, and so hopefully we'll be here sharing this music for years to come, and I'm grateful for each and every one of you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on the Light Side Music Reactions. Have a great Advent season and a very Merry Christmas. Bye everybody.